And I've been laughing since yesterday because I've been seeing a lot of comments. The response that I've been getting is quite very expected anyway. So before we get into trading, so let's tease ourselves a little bit. How many of you are ready for this call? All right, you're ready. Put I'm ready on the chat. Okay. And quickly just tell me where you're joining this call from so that I know you're ready. Okay. So let's do a little bit of communication. Wake up yourself. Tell me you're ready. Put wherever you're joining this call from right now. Okay. So streaming live on YouTube. I'm seeing the YouTube. I've been laughing since yesterday because I've. Okay. Just a moment. There are some certain information that we do not know about why we're doing the things we do. There are some certain level of consciousness. They would always be in charge. You are working on a program. Not until you understand the programmer and the program, you cannot alter the program. The program is set to it has been instructed to do something. Okay. If you're fighting what the program is producing, then you are wasting time or you are ignorant. Yeah, and that is how our life is. We come to a place where, we are ignorant. Just a moment. We're ignorant about what our life is producing, and we don't care to know why we're built, why we think the way we think, why we act the way we act, why we respond the way we respond, why we behave the way we behave. Success is more of a psychological effect, a behavioral effect than a skill. Okay. So I asked a question, very tricky, controversial, confusing question yesterday. One of the things I said I was going to share my thought. It is my thought. And what I want us to do on this call is listen. Okay. Many could argue based on the program, you're going to argue. So there's been times that I've asked between money and the skill, okay, which is what do you want? All right. So the questions are not really different. Between money and the skill, what do you want? All right. And everybody, anytime I ask that question, you even be shocked that if I ask this question on this call right now, it would tend to be well over 70% of people are going to say the skill. Okay. I think I asked in being a good trader and a great trader and having a lot of money. So that's another phase of the question. Being a great trader, having a lot of money, which do you want? Okay, so a lot of people are being a great trader because why? You're wired to think the trader is the one who will make the money. Am I correct? So hold on. Am I correct? Put 10 on the chat. I don't know, my network is still breaking. Am I correct? Can you guys hear me? Okay, you guys can hear me. All right. So I did not come in here to learn to become a trader. I came in here to learn what I would use trading for. So, but there is a goal. The goal in mind is the liberation this skill can help me achieve. Okay. The liberation, the knowledge can help me. The liberation. So there is an effect. There is the end game. Okay. And when you have the end game in mind, everything, the lesser is included in the greater. Okay. And at the end of the day, okay, so let me shift it. I want to shift it directly to the question. So I asked that for you to have success in trading, two components, which do you require the most? Equity or discipline? How many of you answered the question? If you're here on this call, you did not answer the question, please put your answer. And okay, if you answer the question, put your answer on the chat so that it will make it more alive. Okay. And equity, what plays a major role in your success in trading? Okay. What plays a major discipline or capital? Lots of money. Very, very sweet question. Okay. Okay. So discipline or lots of, but I need everybody put your answer on the chat. And one of the things you're going to see, 90% of people are going to say discipline. And this is really where it's tricky. So let's go back to the roots. I'm going to show us two things. Is it possible for you to trade without money and make money? Is it possible for you to trade without money and make money? So I'm going to use different ways to bring the reality to every one of us right now, so that we know. Okay. Someone saying not really. Okay. The financial market was designed for equity. It wasn't designed for the skill. The skill is just a way to leverage equity. The financial market, trading was designed for equity. Without equity, you can't trade. Do you agree with me? Are we in line with this? This information I just said, are we in line? Put 10 if you agree with me. Okay, put 10. Without equity, you can't trade. It's all about equity. Equity is the center of our attraction in trading. Equity plays a major role in your success in trading. Now, discipline plays a major role for your success as a trader. For you to be a successful trader, you need discipline. For you to have success in trading, you need money. Are you guys getting it now? Is it two different things? What I just said right now, are they two different things? You know, the goal of trading is not to be someone who knows how to trade. If I want to know how to trade and I want to have the proof of success in trading, that's I know how to trade, I know the ways of the market. I need discipline to know the ways of the market. But to make money, I need money to make money. Some of you are making thousands of dollars right now. What aided your thousands of dollars? Discipline or capital? So some of you are using prop firm today. Okay, access to capital, and you're making more money than you're using your capital. So what would you say played a role in that? Is it the money or the discipline? Can discipline fetch you capital? Discipline can multiply what you have, but capital will magnify what you cannot even have. So I'll tell you, are you guys tracking? Are you guys tracking? Put 10 on the chat, or put tracking on the chat. You're tracking. See, this is why a lot of traders are limited. And this is why we always have limited traders. Okay? They don't have the end game in mind. Your end game is not controlling you. You're not doing what you're supposed to do because you're limited. You think the skill is your messiah. No. Okay? I don't even have to trade if I have lots of capital. I am not in the emotional mess if I have lots of capital. You know why you adore trading as a trader? Because you don't have capital. So the skill is more important to you to have capital. Am I correct? Am I saying the truth? Put T on the chat. The investor that has $1 million is not fighting for the skill. He's not fighting for discipline. He's looking for options. You know, there's something I'm going to post. If I have $1 million or $100,000 or $1 million and I want to make money from trading, okay, I just have to look for option in trading. I don't need discipline. I just need for an option that will give me 1% or 2% a year. Okay, and I'm going to put that 2% a year. If I do that in a period of 9 years, I'm going to be from 1 million will become a billion in 9 multiples. If I just have to double my money, okay, in nine times, that's plus the last one, this is 10 times, it's a billion. Are you guys following? Just 2% a year. Am I going to be emotionally connected if I just need 2% a year? Do I need discipline to get 2% a year? If I have $1 million? I believe I'm talking to you people now. How many of you are repenting now? Okay. Do I need discipline Do I need discipline to get 2% a year in the course of a whole year? If I have $1 million to get double of it, I'm talking double. Okay, I was using 2%. I was talking double. Okay, so double, the rule of double says if I put one, I get 2. In 9 consecutive times, I'll take 1 million to 1 billion. But if I'm doing 2%, okay, 2% of $1 million has given me $200,000. Am I correct? That's $20,000. Okay. I could just go buy a property. If I do that. I'm talking, okay, what I'm missing 2 scenarios. Sorry. Okay. I was missing 2 scenarios. I have a scenario of $1 million doubled in the course of a year, 9 years, or 9 years will give you $1 billion. Then 2% a month. If I just have to find something that gives me 2% in the course of a month, okay, within the course of a year, I would have done about 20%. Okay. And if it is compounding way more than that, if I have that kind of equity, I don't need discipline. I just need options. Okay, I just need options. The people who need discipline are those who don't have options. Do you agree with me? The people who make the most money from this market are those who play options. They're risk takers. In fact, if you're too disciplined, you'll be less of a risk taker. Am I correct? Those who play options are less disciplined. And they win because they have what it takes to win. Okay? Winning big in this space, your biggest advantage is capital. Do you all agree with me now? And if you don't agree, say, Kemri, I don't agree. It's okay if you don't agree. I'll just have to ask your bank account right now. What's the statement? Okay. It takes a certain bank account to say, I don't agree. And I'll say, wow, really? Okay, tell me. Am I making sense? Who sends in the chat? Okay. So in trading, you need discipline. To be a success in trading, you need equity. A lot of people have made more money in trading just from the advent of prop firms, because why? They had access to equity. Okay. They had access to equity and they're making crazy more money. Now, discipline is needed for the skill of trading, but you cannot, okay, so if you're trading with $500 today, you are going to need discipline to trade $500 to be a millionaire over the next 5 years. You need a lot of discipline. That is why you need discipline, because you have $500. If you have $100,000, okay, or $200,000 or $500,000, depending on how a lot it is, you need less of discipline to make more money than the person who has a lot of discipline. Do you agree with me? Even in trading. Okay. So the way the question was asked, all right, and this is where our mind play on us. And you need to watch when your mind is playing on us, okay? What do you need? So you comes in, you're learning how to trade. So if I ask you today, you as a trader, okay, you already know you know what you need in trading. Discipline is there. You're already learning it. What's your biggest adversary? Is it to learn more discipline or to have more capital? That is really what the question is. Are you guys getting it? How many of you feel like you're played? You're played already. You're feeling played. The question played on you. Put 100 on the chat. Okay? You right now, the way you are right now, you already know the effect of indiscipline in trading. And the reason you will find that the reason you are indisciplined in trading is tied to the lack of equity. You don't have enough. You're trying to use small to get big. If you are big, you won't care about the kind of indiscipline you're doing. You'll find out that you're more of a disciplined person in nature. You're a protective person in nature. It's because of the lack you have that you are exposed. You won't be exposed when you have something to protect. You can't be protecting $500. So you're trying to use $500 to get 1.5 within a month or within a week. Thereby, you are exposing yourself to areas you're not matured. Now you're exposed, you have to learn. So you need discipline to learn what you don't know. But if I get $100,000, I don't need to be exposed. I'll find options. There are so many options in this space that could give me between $2,000 to $10,000 within the space of 1 to 3 months without me even actively trading every day. Okay. So many options. Okay. I could make a decision to just switch to a swing form of trading. And all I just need to do is copy and paste an option that my emotions will not be noticed. Okay. And I find 4 options with 4 potential, and I leave it in the course of 6 months. I'll make more money than you guys trying to struggle and flip $100, $200 too. Am I correct? Do you guys agree with me what I'm saying right now? We are rats. You are a rat, okay, when you have less. You are an executive when you have more. An executive are people who weigh options. What is best? I'm not looking for plenty. What is best for protective measures? Okay, many of you that are trading with lesser capital today, maybe you have a 3K account. A 3K account in the feed we are in right now is still a small capital, okay, compared to people who have hundreds of thousands in portfolio through prop firm. Someone who's trading with hundreds of thousands, someone who's trading with 3,000 with the same option of the skill you have right now. What do they need? Is it discipline? So the person who have 3,000 is discipline? No, you have more equity, you're going to make more money. And as you make more money, you find out that you've always been disciplined. You know, I told you that discipline is not something you learn, it's something you become. How many of you agree with me? And it's a state of knowing. It's a state of having. Okay? You can't be a risk manager if you don't have risk. You can't be a father if you don't have a child. Okay? The reason a lot of people cannot figure out discipline in trading is they don't have what to discipline them. So what's going to discipline you? Risk. What is risk capital? So I can tell you this, you will be a disciplined trader when you have capital. Who agrees with me? I know what I'm saying. Don't just say yes when you have it. Not when you have access to it, when you have it. Some of you, what you do, you have access to it. It's not your own, you're borrowing it. But when you own it, that's why the banks have the advantage. The banks, they trade, they go for little. They don't do 1% a day. They go for 0.5, lesser than 5%, because they have equity. And what they make in the course of a year is quite crazier than what you can even ridiculously think of to make. Am I making sense? Am I entertaining you guys? Are you guys finding a different advantage in this communication right now? So it's all in our program. So every one of you said discipline, you are a victim of indiscipline. Okay, you are a victim of indiscipline, and majority of the reason for being a victim of indiscipline is the lack of capital. I'm more of a disciplined trader now. I am more disciplined now than I was 2 years ago. The reason I'm more disciplined now as a trader, discipline did not make me who I am. Who I am made me disciplined. That's another angle. The more I begin to have, the more my trading. So I know what I need to do because I'm not trying to get something. I have something. I need discipline to be able to. So I have a state of having. Imagine when you're trading with hundreds of thousands of dollars, you would value discipline. Okay. It's something you would look at for. Okay, you will weigh options. You're not just rushing. But when you have access to hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's not the same. Or you don't have hundreds of thousands, it is not the same. You need, then is you would, you compromise. You'll be a victim morning, night. You're just trying to flip. You're just trying to get the best option. A market will give you 10 pips and you just got 0.5% of your account. It is nothing to you. Okay, because why? A 0.5 of $1,000 account is an abomination in your mindset. Am I correct? So you want to do 1.5. But 0.5 will make you more conservative and less emotional. And if you multiply on that, you can compound over a period of that time. Is that discipline or emotion? So what some of you have in trading is not in discipline. It's an emotional, it's the problem, is emotional disarray. Okay. A lot of traders are emotionally imbalanced, emotionally poor management. Okay, poor emotional management, and they call it indiscipline. It is not. Poor emotional management will lead to what will be captured as indiscipline. Okay, you have $1,000 account, you're trading a 50 pips risk exposure, all right, or a 20 pips risk exposure, and you're going to use a standard 20 or a standard 10 because you saw that the trade was a very good trade to go your way. Okay. That is the problem that made you think that has nothing to do with indiscipline. It has everything to do with your expectation, what you want to make. So what is pushing what you want to make? The lack of what you don't have. Am I correct? Put 1 on the chat if you agree with me. So what we tag as indiscipline is not really a problem of indiscipline. I know when a trader is indisciplined. In fact, I can tell you that the traders that are indisciplined are not those who don't have money. The traders that are indisciplined are those who have money. They just keep doing something that they were not supposed to do. The ones who don't have money is not indisciplined, they are emotionally imbalanced. All right. So the emotional imbalance or the emotional management, poor management, will lead to what in this, the category of indiscipline. So I just needed to give you guys this so that one other, this will be on the books. Is my network good enough? This will be on the books. And you'd have to know. So if you're here today and your problem is indiscipline, I'll tell you this, you don't have a problem of indiscipline. You have more of a problem of you don't have anything to protect. If you have something to protect, it's going to be natural. Discipline is going to be a natural thing you become. If you stay in the environment of disciplined people, you're going to become it eventually. Okay. If you have nothing to lose, you have everything to fight for. So many of you are fighting for more capital. You're fighting for things to get more capital. Hence, you're getting exposed. All right. But if you have everything to protect, you don't fight much. Today, I have power. Okay. When I was growing up, I'm very strong. I'm like one bone. I can, you rarely beat me when I fight. But right about now, come and challenge me. I will run away. Because why? I have 2 beautiful boys. I have a future for them, a beautiful wife. I'd run from you, not because I cannot beat you. I have something to protect. Are you guys getting it? How many of you got that? If I look at you and I know I'll be, if I just even one punch, and I just have to, if I punch you, you're dead. But I will look at you. Why are you trying to fight me? Something is up. I need to run away from you. So I have something to protect. Thereby, I'll run away. But the one who thinks he has muscle, why would you come and challenge me? Will beat the hell out of you. Because why? He has everything to fight for. His prestige. He will fight for his prestige. I don't care about prestige. I have something to protect. Amen? How many of you got that? Okay? You got that. You got that. So I got it. And so I got it. Okay? This is just wisdom for the books. All right? And with that being said, let's get into the market. All right, let's get into the market. What is the market saying right now? How many of you see what? So last week, I told you guys that GBP, JPY, USD, JPY, these guys were going to sell. They were going to sell. Excuse me. So let's look at, oh man, this boy is sweet. Guys, what do you think about this? How much has this market done? You know, I told you this zone was the sell zone. Okay. And it made a lot of mess. I think this was the first place I sold it. Took me off this area. I sold it. What was the next time I sold it? I think I sold it around here. Again, took me all, this market has taken me all consecutively like 4 times. And the market was messing with my psychology. Is this not going? I knew it was going to sell. And the market has actually done well over. Patient is everything. Everything. Yeah. And yesterday, the good thing is yesterday we made money from the market. We found a position through our new strategy and we made some money. Well, I think it's done well over 100 pips. I think since yesterday, what's happening to this light? Just a moment. Okay. And it's still going to time because it's a weekly setup. And if you're looking at the market right now, okay, it's just started a sell momentum. So what we're going to look out for is what are the best options for the next entry. Okay. What are the best options? Because right now this market is coming all the way down. So it still has a lot of moves to come down. Okay. Right now I'm not swinging. I missed my swing option. I decided to fall into the prey because it beat me. And that's what happens in the market. The market will shape you. Okay. It can mess with you. I was looking for a swing option. It took my swing option because it took 1, took 2, took 3, took 4. At some point I had to retire now. I say, guy, take it easy with me. Okay. Let me go with the snap option. So I did snap option and I forgot my swing yesterday. And guess what? The market swung. Oh my goodness. It's somehow good. It's sometimes it can be painful. Okay. I didn't swing it. I just okay, because why I was losing is not because I was getting into profit. Okay. I had bigger options. So it was taking the smaller, it was just taking me. So I just made a decision. Let's go with smaller option. And I took smaller option, did a little bit of recovery, but seeing the market is going right now it can be painful. How many of you feel me? All right. So one of the things I did, I had very beautiful way. So this market right now, okay, it's falling. What do I do? Okay, good. So this market is dropping right now. And you don't sell a market when it is dropping. You wait for an option. Let it give you an option of an entry. Then you are going to sell. Okay. There are different strategies to get into the market or sell. Now it has broken an area. Okay. Another strategy that could give you a confirmation that this is going to continue is it's going to retest the previous floor area and it's going to drop. Okay, that is one strategy. Another strategy is a trend strategy. So sometimes the market can pick a trend, okay, and it can come to hit the trend. All right. So one of the things you're going to see here, you're going to find a ceiling around this area. All right. And the market is going to drop somewhere around this area. Okay. And all you just need to do is find a resonating high. So there's a high here. Okay. And there's a high here. So there's a high here. So what that means is somewhere around this area, okay, you're going to have another one to continue the trend down. So it's either this area or another area. Okay. And if we switch this now to a smaller time frame and market is on a high momentum, there are other things that we'll begin to see in the market. I hope I'm not being too fast. I'm just trying to give us the different options of a trade. So we'll pick a trend here right now. If the market is on a high momentum, okay, so this is actually a steep trend. When market is on momentum, follow trend, okay? So one thing I do know, okay, is the market is dropping. It is giving a low and there is a high. So in fact, 1 high, 2 high, 3 high, okay? So this is something I can show you. When the market moved on this momentum, all right, okay, it's still on momentum, only did this, all right? I'll be expecting a sell here, but it didn't, okay? So market is now on, so I'll take that off. If market is still picking this momentum, all I can do 2 options, all right? Watch this. I can make a decision to find the midpoint of this market. So this is the midpoint of this market. 2 areas in the market when market is on the momentum. For those of you that are on Instagram right now, I think this is where we'll say goodbye, okay? And we're live on YouTube. And if you're watching this as a recording, you can actually go on my YouTube, which is Ken Remo. You see this as a recording. God bless you. Bye-bye. So there's a high, there's a low, okay? And 50% are always good for the continuation of our momentum, 50%. So which means 50%, when market gets to 50%, there's high opportunity for reaction. There's something I'm just going to give us quickly here right now. Okay, so that is this. And also 61.8. So if I'm looking at this high and I want this market to continue to join in a good continuation, okay, I'll be looking at, watch this. So let's do something quickly. All right. This area will be my confirmation area for a continuation of a sell. That is the midpoint and the drawdown. So 61.8 is the drawdown of 50%. Those two areas are very powerful area for continuation. So, and if you look at that, that is the only thing. If this zone doesn't push price back, it's going to come back into the zone. All right. There's a possibility market is going to come back into this zone. So that way I'm going to have something we call an hourly concept. Okay. Within this area, all right, I'm going to have, yeah, market goes into this area. We're going to have a significant sell within this area structure. It's going to be very, very beautiful. Okay. So this is one area I need you guys to watch out for. It's going to consolidate into this area. 60% you can take as a pending order. Okay. 50% you have to wait for me. That I love to see market hit, show me sell, I can get in. So if it hits and doesn't break above on the 50%, okay, shows me a sell and closes as a sell on the 15 minutes, I can actually get in on the 15 minutes and sell it down. Okay, 1 to 2 ratio, good, beats. Okay, if it comes into a 61.8, I can do a pending order. From where I am right now, I can do a pending order. On when market is coming, I can do a pending order to get to this area and sell. And I put my stop loss. So if I'm getting in here, okay, stop loss is just going to be a little above 3 pips or 5 pips above 61, the 71%, and we just go for 1 to 2. So this is 1 to 2. Am I correct? Okay, 1 to 2. Can do this. This is good. This is going to be good. So yeah. So it's a 30 pips to get 70 pips. This is going to be good. You can actually exit at 38 point. Yeah, one, that is also about one, that's 1 to 2. You're going to get a good trade, maybe 1 to 1, almost 1 to 2, if you allow trade to come this high. So this is my next position on good position. I'm talking about good position, a position that gives you way more than 50%. Okay. And I'm also going to show us different expectations when we're trading. There's another trade here that may not get up here. But if you want to get a trade that will give you way more than 50%, what would be the logical way within an hourly time frame? This would be a logical way to continue the market down. But I'll show you another one. All right. And I will take another pair on GJ. So whenever there is momentum, you can take away everything, come on a smaller time frame, follow the momentum of the market. Okay. So where was I picking? Let me first capture the 1 hour momentum. So 1 hour momentum is here. Okay. So the market had a high here. Okay. So this is, let me just put a high here and I will switch the market to a smaller time frame. So the market started dropping on the momentum from here. Okay. And I'll show you guys something very quickly. Okay. If we switch to a small, so this works on different time frames. So this is a momentum. It dropped. All right. I want you guys to see this. Whenever the market has a momentum, you just pick this. Okay. Measure the market down. You're going to find out that the market always reacts at 61.8 and it dropped. Okay. Now I need you to watch. So since market made a move, came here again. Okay. This is another momentum. Didn't do this. Okay. So the market came here again. This is a momentum. This is way more than 61.8, I guess. This is about 75%. So this is way, this beyond momentum. Okay. But if we go on the hourly right now, this is a momentum drop down. Let me delete all this. So if this market is going to continue going down, it won't just keep going down. It will have to come somewhere where it's going to peak momentum. It's going to peak continuation factor and drop. So here, all I need to do is capture the high, capture the low. So this is 50% and this is 61.8. Okay. That's going to be another logical area. If this market continues down, this is another area I could sell. And that gives me this point. And if you find out the market always tends to sell the previous floor, okay, in a move. And here we have a floor. So this is actually going to be a pressure area for this market to continue down. That is if you're trading the 15-minute time frame. If you're trading the quick move based off on this momentum right now, if you see a rejection candle around here, you can continue this market down. But the thing about this is it is quick exposure and it is less risk. Kenry, what do you make? So if I'm taking this trade right now and my entry is 61.8, I don't like to do a market execution when I'm trading in 15 minutes. I love to see a confirmation. So Kenry, what is a confirmation? Quick. If this market gets here or gets here and does not break above, that is a confirmation candle. Okay. Now, the next thing I'll be looking out for is a signal candle. So the next candle that opens, if it's a sell candle and it closes as a sell candle on the 15-minute time frame, that is a signal candle. That's the one I would enter. All right. So if this market comes here and doesn't break above, closes within this zone or hits here, okay, doesn't even hit here, but hits here and closes, and a new candle opens on the 15 minutes and it closes as a 15 minute, it means I can sell that candle and put my stop loss. Okay, so if this is going to be my entry, my stop loss is going to be above the next area, maybe 5 pips. So this is a total of 15 pips. So what am I targeting? 1 to 2. Okay, or to the next high, to the next low. Don't take your chances. What I'll tell you is leave when it is here. At least that would have given you 1 to 1. Even if it's here, would have given you 1 to 1. That is about 1 to 4. Because why? This is a short time strategy. So what I do is I may get in 1 to 1, then I would leave the other one, okay, open. Okay, are you guys with me? Can you guys hear me okay? All right, so this is another momentum that can come. So you guys can watch out for this. This doesn't give you more than 20 pips, 30 pips. The potentials are always small, okay? But if you pick a high one like this one that I gave you guys, your potentials will be more. Hence, you have to wait more. Did you guys get that? Put 5 on the chat. Okay, put 5. So the more potential you need, the more potential profit you need, the more work of patience you're going to have to, emotional balance you have to put in. Waiting for a market, okay? There's a level of emotional resilience you need, okay? So these are 2 options for trading GBP, JPY at the moment. Okay, if you guys got that, so I got that. All you just need to do is be doing the screenshots. I've given you this. This is going to be I could copy this and send it to you. These are the places to get in. Just like I am showing you today, right now, what GJ did. I gave you the signal last week and I told you where to put your stop loss, put it above the high. Okay, I told you, but even me, I didn't do it because it has eaten me so many times. So I was being protective. But I told you where to put your stop loss. So if you did take the trade with me last 2 weeks, you'll be in deep profit right now. What it takes is your ability to just obey. And if your emotion does not get in the way, you will make money with a coach. Okay, even if the coach is losing and you follow the coach's instruction, you will not lose because even me, I did not follow my instructions. All right. But if you followed my instruction, you took that trade. I gave you guys trades. All my trades that I gave you guys all play that. I'm going to show you on this call. So you guys can know that you can get rich by just following instructions. You can make money. Okay, well, you can earn money by following instructions. So I've given you guys another trade right now. Next week or upper week, you're going to come and we're going to see this. But the question is, would you partake in it? All right. So that is one. USD JPY, I told you guys as well. All right. I told you guys as well. Where is USD? Have I deleted it? Very angry. Pain me. Okay. So it was still a sell. I think I deleted it eventually. It was still a sell. All this area was a sell, somewhere around here. And man, market tanked. Market tanked. So we're seeing two things here right now. Just take a screenshot of this. When market gets here, we're looking at a sell. So this is a region of a sell as well, a continuation. So it's on a sell pond now. All right. This area, we're going to see market pull. Watch this. Okay. Market gets here, take a nap, a sell. You could have a sell option created here. Now, when I'm doing 15 minutes, I don't have a sell option. I will wait for a confirmation kind of, but if I'm doing a 1 hour, 4 hour, I can have a sell option. When I say sell option, I have a pending order. Okay. It's always working. But most of the time, at least 80 out of 100 trades, you're going to win. Okay. When you have momentum on your side, you have a trend on your side. So the market is presently trending. What was that? That's GJ. GJ. Sorry, I had an alert on GJ. Okay. Which of the alert is it telling me right now? Did I just set an alert right now? Okay, maybe one of the alerts I set. So it's heated area. Why did I set an alert here? Okay. I don't think I'm looking for anything. So Euro USD. So our Euro USD area has come to our sell option area. Okay. Now it hit the market, but we don't have a closing candle below this area right now. Watch this candle. This candle closes below this area. Jump in. Put your stop loss. Okay. Little above this. All right. This is going to sell as long as it. Now there was a hit, but there's no closing. That's I always tell you to watch out for the signal. The signal is the most important thing. There was a hit, it respected, but there is no closing. Based off on the hourly, there is no closing. Okay, it means this market has broken above. So the only thing that could work for you here right now is probably when you take a 60% dive. Okay, get in here, put your stop loss above here, and take your profit here. Okay, on the hourly. If you want to do that, fine. But I'd love to always play on the side of waiting for confirmation and signal. But if you want to do that, that's also valid. That coming here, you can take a market. Just watch the market. If the next candle does not break above, you see another one, just get in. All right. So that is for Euro UAD. I showed you last week. I showed you guys Euro AUD. So watch. Let me just do something quickly. Okay. I told you guys last week, when market was consolidating, I said it's either the market is going to break, retest, and it's going to move. And this is going to be a sell. Okay. And this is going to be the next sell. Market broke, retested. Okay. Normally, when market retests like this, you put your stop loss above the next high, which is a lot. But look at how market drove down. It's done well over 100 pips. Okay. Now, one of the things that I'm looking out for, so I said if we come on this live right now, there's going to be another option. Watch this. The market is on a set trend, yes or yes? So right about now, on the hourly, the market is on a sell trend. So let me quickly just do this out of the way. Okay. So if the market is on a sell trend, watch this. So let's see. So this is the sell momentum, right? I'll tell you, the market is in a sell decision area right now. So it's either it breaks. So this broke above, which is not too good, but it's in a sell decision area. Okay. So this is what I'm going to tell you. If we look at this, so I just want to check if there's a trade right now. If we look at this and we look at this right now, oh, market broke above the 60%. Sheesh. Sheesh. So market is in a drawdown now. If this market comes back down below this area, how many minutes do we have for this candle to close? 12 minutes. If this market closes below this area, okay, it's going to fall into this trend. It's going to be a high probability that this trade is going to continue down. High. Okay, but it's going to be dependent on how this market closes. Are you guys with me? So what do you have to lose if you if you take this trade, so you can tell yourself what do you want to give to this trade right now. So let's say you're going to get in on the trade where it is right now. Your stop loss is going to be, wow, is it 29 pips? Euro AUD, you're a good bell. Wow, it's 29 pips. All right. It means you're giving this trade about 30 pips to go for. Okay, if you take it where it is right now, you can go for. If you don't want to be greedy, you can actually go for 1-to-1. All right, but 1-to-2 is actually still good for 59. That's 60 pips. But the closing is actually what you're looking at for. So this is a momentum drive, but we still have the trend on our side. So all you just need to do is respect the trend. So this didn't give us our confirmation. It didn't close on the 60%. It closed above than that. Normally, when market closes above a certain strong area, it shows power. There's power in the market. So all you just need to do is, if it breaks below, then that power has been taken back. You can actually get in on this trade as a sell, short sell for 60 pips. Okay, stop loss 30 pips. Okay, that's a trade. That's a trade that's going to happen over the next couple of minutes. So you guys can watch it and just let us know why someone is watching it on the chat. So just watch it. So I want to do something quickly. Let me put an alarm so that if it closes, that would let me know if it's closing below. Let me put an alarm below. All right. So if you hear alarm on Euro, the miss is down. All right. Did you guys get that? So I got it. My goal is to give you options that you guys can consider and see which is the best for you. So we've looked at Euro, USD, we've looked at GJ, we've looked at USD JPY. I just told you guys USD JPY is coming to the sell option right now. Okay. And if you look at this trade, the reason I have this chart in, just so you know, the market was a bullish confirmation. Okay. And normally when market moves 50%, moves, okay, on a momentum like this, though this one is a long momentum, you find that around the 61.8, okay, and with the trend, that's why this market bought. I got an entry around this area, okay, just to leave here. All right, market consolidated a while, but it's moving in profit right now. So, but I'm looking at selling it. That was just the short entry. I'm looking at selling here. It's gonna hit TP. Okay, when it gets here, I can even leave where it is right now. But this is to tell you how powerful the 61.8 with the trend. So if you could pick the trend of a market and you get a 61.8 or 50% aligning with the trend, you got yourself a very, very good, option for market to respond. So this is not far. You guys take a screenshot. The 147.64 area, if market hits there, that's going to be a sell area. All right. But where you can do a pending order is going to be 147.75. You can do a pending order on that and just put your stop loss. So let me write this down. Sell USD JPY at 147.748 SL. SL will be 147.994. Okay, let's do 94. 147.94 TP 1. So TP1 is 1-to-1. Okay. So it means if you take this here right now, you're gonna okay, just make TP 147.53. That's almost 1-to-2. And TP2. So the potentials for me in this trade is not too heavy. Okay, so it's not too heavy. I don't want to be too greedy because the trend is still bullish somehow. It's telling us bullish. So TP2, you could leave at this low or this low, which is 147.30. That's just 147.30. 147.30. Or if you are a bit skeptical, you could just leave it open. and break even. Okay, you guys got that? You guys got that? So that's the trade. That is the pending order trade. So you can set a pending order sell limit. Okay, or you could just wait for the confirmation that I just gave. Best safe when you have a confirmation. All right. So that's USD JPY is very, very close. Okay. And what else? Oh, GBP USD. So if you guys watch right now, just the same thing I said, watch out. Whenever the market is on a trend, all right, you look at this market, if it's on a trend, okay, if you pull these up right now to this momentum, you're going to find out what happened. Market sold 60%. When I was analyzing this yesterday, I think it happened yesterday, right? I told you guys when it closed, I said this guy is going to go. Okay, what I was waiting for, I thought it was going to just come hit this area. So this is made the move right now. So all you just need to do is there's going to be a confirmation. Let it show on an active floor. Okay. And you guys are going to get a trade. So somewhere here is going to also be a trade or here. So this is the trade zone for another big confirmation. Okay. Based off on this trend. The market always moves with trends. So that's GU. Any questions so far? Okay, is there anything you want me to look at? But I think I've been able to give you something. GA, there's something coming up on GA as well. So good. I love trades like this. So there's a confirmation of a high, there's a confirmation of a low, there's a confirmation of a trend. Okay, all we just need to do is find the potential area for continuation. If you see this area right now, okay, this is the potential area for continuation. So I have a sell point here. Okay, and yeah, there is an automatic rejection area here. So if the market hits here and reject, you can get in for a sell, but this is actually the major sell area on GBP AUD is fast coming. So that is around the 1.9268 area. There's a sell around the 1.9268 area on GBP AUD. Does that make sense? Okay, Mr. Symbol. Girl, you have a question. So you guys can give me questions right now. I'll unmute you. You can ask. Okay, go ahead. So you guys can take.
Coach, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Coach? Okay, Coach. No, Coach, I just want to know that can we use this 61.8 fib level in the other strategies also, like the trend fib and price action strategy when you're applying the Fibonacci, or it's only applicable here in the Fibonacci in this fib concept? Can we use it in other strategies also?
I'm trying to calm down. Calm down so I can get your
okay.
Relax.
Okay, what I'm asking is this 61.8 fib level.
Yeah.
Can we also use it in other strategies like the trend, fib, and price action strategy?
Sure. It's actually a psychological area. Okay. Oh. When it comes to trading, this 50%. So this is it. Let me give you guys a clue. This is what trading is. Trading is the combination of activity. I think that what is that? Is it the that should be Euro AUD or what? What's that? Okay, Euro AUD is crossing down now. So it means okay, it's going to close in 3 minutes below, which is giving there's no risk, no reward. Okay, it's still a little bit above the trend, but it's closing below this area. So you can actually do a market execution as long as it closes below this 61.8. You have a good chance this trade is going to go your way. All right. You have a good chance, but you have to 2 minutes matters. Watch. All right. So this can be a break, retest, and fly away. Don't forget that at the same time. But if it closes, okay, it has more of a percentage that is going to drop. In 2 minutes, it's going to drop down. So just put your stop loss. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose, okay? There's a double-edged sword. This is a double-edged sword at the moment. So this is not too good. The fact that this market broke this area is not too good for me. But sometimes they trade, they do what they need to do. They do it their own way. All right. Okay, let me look at the 15 minutes. Okay, so actually a 15-minute candle didn't close above. So this is the first 15-minute candle that's going to close below this area. Okay. And I think it's going to be a good one. So what you can do, you could just use a 0.5% risk. All right, so I'll do something on that one. Though it's not my style of trading, but just because I'm giving the trade, let me be a victim of my own. Let me also take the trade. It's not my style of trade anyway. Where is this boy right now? Okay, so where are that? Euro AUD looks like it's closing on a full momentum. Okay, Euro AUD. Let's bring you in for a trade. How many pips stop loss? Stop loss is 1.64806. That's 40 pips. Wow. 648. Okay. And take profit is, I'm going to do 1.6412. All right, guys. So we did that. Simbo, go ahead. Okay.
No question. My question was,
so you can actually
fib
use,
level. It seems very important.
Okay. I think I got the question.
It seems very important.
Continue.
Oh.
Continue. Since you want
I mean, the way you explain it, it seems very important, like the 50%.
50%.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is it breaking?
Okay. I don't know whether it's my network or, but if you can hear me, it's fine.
Yes.
Just confirm on your side.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So you were saying, I just want to capture.
I'm saying, okay. I was asking if we can use this 61.8 fib level in also other strategies like the fib trend and price action, or it's only applicable here in this fib concept only.
It's applicable. It's actually a fib concept. So when I say the concept of the fib and the fib concept, so I brought the concept of the fib, into the fib concept. That's why I gave you guys a new strategy, the fib concept. But there is and yesterday I showed you the concept of the fib in application to the fib concept. Yes. So what is the concept of the fib? So what is really Fibonacci? The expression of Fibonacci retracement is used to measure the momentum extension of people's, I would say, interest or fight. So when the market is on the momentum, there's another side trying to bring the market from the momentum. Okay, the extent, so there are different extent, measured in percentages. So 38 is quick one, quick for the continue. But there is a psychological area. Normally, 50% for me, I've seen it over time in the market, 50% is the limit of a breaking point. In anything, 50% is the limit. If I am dragging you, you are running and I could drag you back to 50%. It is the breaking point. If it goes beyond 50%, then the battle is now on both ends. But 50% is where, if I do not allow you to draw me beyond 50%, I'm going to go back into winning. So it is used for a continuation. But this is another psychological area. Because of the dynamic market that we are in, 61.8 is also very powerful. You know why? The market makers in the market understand that a lot of people, there's a psychological rule that a lot of people buy in 50%. So what they do is that they push the market to 61.8. To take all the majority of the 50% out. So they push the market. So what you do is, I can have an entry, but I also have protective measures. So rather, you cannot make a decision. A lot of people love 50%. So let me go stay on 60%. So they will come and push the market. They will capture me. So it's the drawdown of 50%. 61.8 for me is the drawdown of 60%. Did you guys get it now? That's just my thought on capturing that moment.
Yes, I got you.
So you can use it for any trading. You can use Fibonacci. A lot of people just trade Fibonacci. trend and Fibonacci. And you find that in the FIB strategy I gave to you guys yesterday. Okay. Any other question? That's where, yeah, so you can take position. That's why I say you can do a pending order on the 61.8, because if it breaks 61.8, that trade is going in another direction.
Mr. Kimber, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Just to confirm the confirmations, I was looking at EU as a pair. Did it do what it was supposed to do? When you say it's supposed, when the 1 hour, the 15-minute closes under, we get in. So we're not supposed to get exactly that price, a little bit under.
So let me look at it so that I can understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So
Because EU closed under that zone on the 15-minute.
okay, good. So right about now, EU did not get to the 61.8. EU got to the, just like Euro AUD. So Euro is playing a little bit of, it's doing something. So if you are gotten in on this candle, wouldn't have been a bad one because it kind of closed little below. This is, what zone is this? I marked it now, right? Okay, this is 50%. So it actually closed below the 50%. And if you had entered, one-to-one would have been out already. Okay. So, but this is closing in here right now. Market moved. That's why I always tell you when market in the position of it has broken the trend, I love to be careful, okay, when market has broken the trend. But right now, because the market closed, so twice the market closed under the 50%, and it has closed inside of the zone. So I think the market has a fighting chance. It's just that now, another thing you guys have to consider in what I taught you guys yesterday, I said follow the momentum, right? I said follow the momentum, follow the trend. If you're not biased, you look at this market right now, you see another trend. Am I correct? And you see another momentum. Are you guys following me? So there's a battle between this momentum right now and this momentum. Okay. So if market is playing both of them. So when market is not going for you, don't be biased. It may just be taking on a bullish momentum. Always. That's why I gave you guys those 4 things. Follow the trend first. So do we have a trend here? So actively, if you have to be smart, follow the present trend. So this is actually now a present trend. Okay. So if you're still trading the previous trend, not bad, but it means your confirmations, you have to be steadfast. Okay. It means you have more potential for the hourly. It means you're trading the hourly rather than the 15. On 15 minutes right now is bullish, but on the hourly is still bearish. So all you just need to do is break the hourly and retest on the hourly, which it kind of did here, but it didn't move above this. So, and came back in. So I think the hourly is having it. Okay. So there is a sell momentum. There's a comeback. So if we look at this, hourly right now, maybe a week. No, not a week. Wow. Hourly respected. Move the next one. So let's look at the 4 hour if it's a week. All right, good. So 4 hour is just a week. So this trade may have just started. So if this 4 has different signal, reach different signal. So 4 hour hit the zone. A new 4 hour is going to close in the next 3 hours. And if that 4 hour closes inside of this zone, it means the pressure of the trend is still active. Market is going to drop down. But if that market closes above and the 4 hour, Baba is gone a wall. It means the 15 minutes is presently in charge. Did you get that, Jamie?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Any question again? That's where, okay, that's where the waves enter. Yeah, the big people push the market. They push the small people out. So as a smart concept trader, you just have to find what is their limit of push. If they push it above the 50%, they're in trouble. Because why? They would have to now push it to the 71%. So sometimes it takes money to push more to the market. So they just know they are interested in pushing, unless they make a decision, they want to push 61.8 out. So, and guess what? They can't because they are seeing the order. If they see the order that there are more people in 61.8, they will target 61.8. So it means everybody on 50%, they see the order, the will see the orders. So that's one thing about trading where you have to be. A lot of people are trading and they are saying strategy. My strategy is my defense. No. If you have 70%, stick to it. Trade your this thing, because why? As you grow and as your volume grows, you appear more. Some of you are trading with maybe $10,000. Nobody invited that. You will begin to be known. If you place order, they can see your order. That is how they spot. Those who trade with big orders make people spot the big orders. Big core equity make people. So if they spot that there's a lot of sell in the 61.8, they are targeting where they'll make the most money. Push these people out and release the volume. The market will come back down. So they'll make the money, but they would have pushed you out so that they can make all of the money by pushing you out. All right. So that is one thing about trading that you just have to stick to. You have to stick to your money management. Forget what the market is saying. Anything can be manipulated. All right. So has it been a wonderful class? Did you guys learn something powerful today? Beautiful today? Okay. So I've given you guys yet another opportunity to make money. Hopefully Euro AUD is going to drive down. If you guys make profit, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. If you lose, just don't forget to learn. So let me tell you this and I'll close with this. Okay. Successful people learn. Poor people make mistakes. Successful people learn. Every opportunity is a learning opportunity. Whether the losses, whether I entered too quickly, I was not supposed to do. It's not a mistake when you're successful. And when I say successful, you have what to cater for your mistakes. It becomes a learning phase. But if you do not have what to cater for your mistakes, you lack the funds, the equity, the resource, it becomes a mistake. You shouldn't have done it, because why? That is your final point. You begin to judge, you begin to question, why did I do this? Something is wrong with me. I shouldn't have done this. They told me several times, something is wrong with me. I know this trading wasn't for me. Okay, because why? You do not have, the problem wasn't trading. It was just you, what you didn't have. So whilst you're learning how to trade, focus on the emotion that you're trading against. Every candle in front of you represents your cells, your blood, your tissue, your brain, your mindset. You're trading against yourself. So you have to get advantage. The best advantage is the one you get outside of trading. What do you have that controls your emotion in trading? Okay, today I could lose a lot, but I still come here and I teach you. I've been doing it. I lost all I had. Okay, in 2019, I lost all I had. But 9 months in, I was still training. I was still teaching, and I wasn't trading. Because why? I had something that was bigger than money. My priority was more on my purpose than on my profit. And eventually, my priority is my place of provision. Is there another thing? Let's check. I hope there's no news. I didn't check the market if there's any news or any factor or anything. Okay. This is 4 hours going back. I think Euro is gaining. I didn't check if there's any. So what? Okay, this GJ. GJ has come to that spot. Again. This should be my binary trader. Hold on. Okay. GJ is okay. I think I put an alarm here. GJ is coming. So you guys watch out here. Where is the one that has the concept? I think it's this one. Okay, this is the one that has the concept. Bigger. My system wants to get off. Okay, so just be patient. I think there's momentum in the market, right? If you want to take this area, the light risk, don't forget, take it. Okay, watch out for the signal candle before you dive in. If you're taking 50%, if you want to do the market execution here, put your stop loss above here. Don't care whether you lose or win. All right. God bless you guys. That's about me time. Okay, I got to run right about now. Bye. Say, can you? I've taken EA. Why should I be taking? I've taken the trade though. Did you guys take EA? I've told you guys I'm in. I told you I was taking the trade. Should I look at it? Are you telling me to look at it if it's going back, or if it likes go back? I've taken the trade. I've given it what I don't have to look at it. One option is either give me profit or I've taken the trade. Don't try to be looking at it. You're looking at it, that's your emotion telling you. Don't look at it. Don't try to win the trade. Just take the trade. Take trades. That's when you find the ones you would win or lose. Stop trying to win trades. Take trades. If GJ come, take. Have a measure of risk portion. That's why it's good to practice in the beginning first before you start trading. Okay. Most of you start trading before you practice. So you're not using trading. You can't go and practice in a live match, football match. No, now you have to go practice in a small field. Practice first. They can't choose.